Welcome people, it's Fee again. I'm there with another video. Hope to everybody good. And in this one, we're gonna talk about a few topics. We're gonna speak about Alkaline's new song, Lone Madness. We're also gonna talk about the long-awaited, anticipated collab or remix with of Skeng's song Likkle by the one and only Nicki Minaj. So she actually did a surprise drop a few hours ago. So we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna touch upon a post. So I see Sting, the official Sting page, it named Reggae Sting on IG. Then put up a post saying that Skeng and Jahshii has been confirmed. So we're gonna touch upon that, and then we're gonna talk about Spice. She dropped her new album Emancipated last Friday. Yeah, just a couple days ago actually. So we're gonna talk about that. In these bloody streets, many souls lost in these bloody.
I need this, the old play shake it. Boom boom, that ass clapping on his dick all night.
Measure, tape to the measurement.
People will say Alkaline dropped him newest single Lone Madness a few days ago, and it have the whole place a talk, whether good or bad or indifferent. People are talk about the song. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not what them expected." They think say it's gonna be a bad man song, a gun song, a clash song, aiming at some people head, but people, that wasn't the case. Alkaline going a completely different direction, and me hear people say them disappointed or maybe that's not what them did I look for. But for me personally, me can only talk for myself, and Alkaline I'm an artist, and me trust him decisions, me trust him creative process, and I feel like him not always I gonna give what you want. Him I give people what them. So if we look at some more recent songs that Alka dropped, like Lone Madness, people have it for say, oh well, him not really a cuss no bad word na them, or them more positive, which me not say oh that's a bad thing. It would seem like him I try to clean up the music, or the music he put out, and it's to me it's a testament to show that how much of a leader this man is. Him not really a follow the what everybody are do right now, because I'm sure, as me say, enough people say, oh, them did want a clash song, and them they want to bust off somebody head, so that way something can kick off with a certain camp or a few camps, me no know. But and of course, as a fan, you're gonna, you have your expectations of the artist, or you like a certain content with them put out. That's fine, no problem. But for an artist like Alkaline, I feel like we definitely need to trust the artist. Him know exactly what him a do, and it never will disappoint me. And I feel like this song, Lone Madness, was needed in a space where, like, there's a lot of things going on in society in general, but especially in Jamaica, because that's our culture, and the place around red, whole heap of killings, and it's just a lot going on. And so him dropped this song, and I'm gonna give my personal opinion as to why I'm feeling drop it at this time. But generally speaking, there's a lot going on. Like the song I'm talk about what the place seem like, it make you feel like say you're there in Iraq. I talk about just the violence overall, and him even talk about for being broke and hungry is a sin. So he's speaking on what's going on in society right now, and it's a song where you can, it to me it's a very somber, it's very emotional. It make it go in a deep meds. When you sit down and listen to the song, as I said to Nats the other day, it's like that song here, you can't really be alone in your thoughts with this song, because it might make you start bawl. It's a very emotional song, and I love it. I really, really love this song, and I feel like it was needed. So, and also the song, it are going good, because from it drop, we see it trend all over the place. We see it go up on USA trending worldwide, so the song are going good, and despite a few comments where people just never did expect that type of song, especially when you look on the cover art, see the darkness, the whole theme of it, and then when you look on the name Lone Madness, initially enough people did think say I want busted type of song, but we were pleasantly surprised in my opinion. And then also personally, why I feel Alka drop this song is because, and him drop it in this past week. If we remember, New Rules Jamaica was held on July 2nd of this year. That was the grand return after several years, and the show going good. But unfortunately, the next day we wake up and we hear say a young man who was one of Alkaline's biggest fans. Unfortunately, his life was tragically robbed from him. The morning after New Rules, him might go home with the young lady with him, and somebody try to rob them, and so them him tragically lose him life. And it was such a sad situation for no say him go out to enjoy himself, for support him artists, for support dancehall, and that's how it ended. And so my heart and my condolences goes out to his family and friends, and his funeral, actually, people, it was yesterday. So based on the content of the song and the timing of it, I feel like this was a tribute to Tristan. That's what everybody called him. And I feel like this was Alkaline's way of, showing his tribute. We know say Alkaline is not somebody who will get up and post on the internet. He's not that type of person, but he will do things in his own way. And we already know say the team, who knows, maybe Alka himself reached out to the family. We know that for a fact that the team reached out though. But I feel like this was Alka's personal tribute to the youth. So everybody will say, oh, him should have dropped Bad Man song and this and that. Alka know exactly what him do, and I feel like we all need to just trust the artist and his process.
Be a juvenile, wanna stop knocking. Police know they go on and can't stop it.
Now we're gonna talk about Skeng and Nicki Minaj. As you see on the internet, Nicki Minaj has been teasing a collab with Skeng. Actually, she did make a post so she gonna write us a verse to Likkle Miss and do a remix feed. And she always a play Skeng. Enough times she post up Skeng on her story, or she put up a video clip where she a vibe to him song, and she talk about she love Skeng. So we did already anticipate that this collab was coming. We just never did know when exactly, until about a week and a half ago she went on her Queen radio show, and then she also got on this app where this radio station app named Station Head, and she announced that the collab was coming very soon, officially, and while she was on that radio station, she plays Skeng. She also plays Skilly and some other dancehall, so she loves dancehall. So, me did feel like that's a great look, and it's a great look for dancehall, it's a great look for Skeng. And Skeng, him just so humble. The man not even really, run up on our page, him no post it like every 2 minutes. Him just let it be, and I think that me like about him. It don't seem like him a run down the hype. I think him just more humbled by the whole situation. So I'm honestly happy for him, and so last night she put up a post that she have a surprise. Maybe she never sure if it was gonna come out at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but she say it's possible. Check this out.
Me shotgun and I'm carry with the 9. Right, that's all. Bad guy, me and the wickedest Barbie a Skeng Likkle.
That was a little piece of Nicki Minaj's verse on the Likkle Miss remix. She posted it's on her YouTube, but it's also on every other streaming digital platform that you can think of. So when you go stream the song, buy the single, check it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Me personally, I feel like she do a good job. She have the lingo down, and she ride the rhythm really well. So I'm happy for that. I think it turned out well. The song it's still kind of short, but I feel like say it was a good song. I should do the remix justice. So in my opinion, I like it. She kill her verse. I feel like it's something we're gonna do well. Once everybody wake up and realize that the song drop, it gonna do well in a dance, in a party. And yeah, as we say, great look for Skeng, great look for dancehall, and just go and do it youth. Yeah, put in the work, and the people them respect that. So big up yourself for that. Skeng, people make me know when I think about the song or the the remix in the comment section. While we're on the topic of Skeng, Missy say Sting posts that Skeng and Jahshii has been confirmed. Them say it's official, as according to them, the Reggae Sting page on IG say it's official. Them booked and ready for Sting on Boxing Day, December 26th of this year. As you know, Sting hasn't been around for a few years. They try to bring it back a couple years ago and it never worked out. So this year, them determined to come back bigger and better. And it's not going to be at Jam World. It's going to be in Ochi at Plantation Cove. So what do you think about that? Honestly, I don't know what you think, because if we pay attention to what's going on in dancehall right now, enough of them artists don't seem like them want to clash. Enough of them want trouble people and run off them mouth. And when people respond, them act like say them dip on a certain level, why them not respond. So if we really anticipate say them all go up on stage. The one when I see were really brave in this, well, two of them were brave in this current space is Skeng and Silk Boss. The other one them like Jahshii and a Massacre. Them are the two when known for call up people name and trouble people, and then when people fight back, them don't want to respond. So I don't understand how Jahshii reached past Sting stage. Honestly, you don't want to put out a song leading up to the clash past stage. It just don't make no sense. Where got Sting go do if you don't want even clash Silk Boss? So honestly, but let's see what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be negative about it. Obviously it would have been good for the culture, but just a look at how things are going right now, because the last major clash what we see in dancehall was with Alkaline and the 6 that are Chronic Law and Squash. So yeah, and that means it just make we see what going. But I did notice certain people after them put up the post, I see them take down the one with Skeng and Jahshii. I say what going this so. Don't tell me so to put up the people them picture and tag them and them not really book or confirm, because I never really check Jahshii page, but when I see Skeng and people them put it up, so I'm not really sure. I would have to do a little bit more research on that, but I don't really see nobody confirm except that page for say them book. So as we say, I go and watch it and see what go on with that. So Spice released her new album Emancipated, which that is to that she named it that because she's now officially off of VP Records, and over the years we see she speak out against them as it relates to her music, and so now she officially off of their label. And I think her previous album 10 was the last contractual obligation, which Shaggy helped, I guess, for negotiate. So that was the last thing that she had to put out for them. And now she fully independent on her own. And so this album has 9 tracks, and I think she put it out independently. She make a post to remind people that she do it by herself, no manager, no big label, no big backing. And honestly, if you look at the promo for this versus 10, this doesn't have as much promo and backing as 10. And I think it go for sure like VP had a financial like an interest financial gain from 10. So I guess them put in promotion money, and because we see Spice all over the place when it came to that album. But with this one, should have kind of maybe have to cut back, because as I say, just she alone, according to her. She don't really have no major support. So me did definitely see the difference in this rollout, and and as it relates to the songs now, the songs a typical Spice song. She did one when named Same Out, that's kind of different. Check it out.
Same out, where did I cheer for you? We turn and be a rocketeer for you. The same out.
As I can hear from the snippet, that one day song, it's not a typical Spice. She more a singing at the one day. She talk about the naysayers, the haters, the people who criticize them like something there, and that was the only one we come off like that. But the other one, they're more typical Spice, raunchy, and I don't know how Spice do for her thing already. And honestly speaking, that's what is working for her, according to her, because she said when she put out positive song, nobody no want to listen to them. So this is what she have to do for feed our kids them. So, I understand that part. This is what sells. Overall speaking, the album, and it's not like my personal taste, but I understand why she put out more of those songs, and she would have explained it multiple times why she does that. Overall, the album okay to me. I wouldn't say my favorite thing or my go-to thing for go listen to, but Spice do her thing, and we can't take that from her. She is one of the hardest working females in dancehall right now and over the years. So we have to big her up. She do her thing, as we say, and let me know what you think about the album. If you've listened to it, drop your thoughts in the comment section. And thanks for checking out this video. If it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. I'm all catching up on the next one. Big up.
Me shotgun and I'm car with the 9. Right, that's all. But get me at the wickedest Barbie a Skeng Likkle.